And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And we are underway this afternoon. As the first pitch is over for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. In now is Adam Eaton. His line against Justin Verlander. He has 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. But the runner's back easily. First pitch on its way from Verlander. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Rendon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now Verlander will turn and go to first, and he's back in standing. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Off to a great start. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Wieters has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's down to third. Rendon has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Juan Soto to the plate now. As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
First baseman.
Now batting, Mark Reynolds. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa fields it cleanly, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. So striding in, Ryan Zimmerman.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're talking to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4-6. Striding in into the box, Carlos Correa. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
The next 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is right there, one down. Stepping up to the plate, George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll reach second now with one away.
sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. Oh, right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, however. Strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting seventh.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. He'll get to take his first cuts here. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's
Marwin Gonzalez now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now here's the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Here's a strike. The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 27 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. One and one to count. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Verlander ready with another 0-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 2,
At the plate, Alex Bregman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Coming to the plate now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He reached on a single in his first try. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends. Steven Strasburg will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Line drive base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, Tyler Wright. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Strasburg, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now
here's Mark Reynolds.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Eric Fetty, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a beat on it. 1 away.
Up next for the
Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Eaton is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the 2nd out. On to first, a double play. Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now, so the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Howie Kendrick goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. No hits to this point. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, he was on cruise control for a while, posting a lot of zeros, but after he gives up that triple, he's going to need to put some work in if he's going to get out of this inning unscathed.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Austin Voth enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 50.
Ready for another shot now. Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto giving chase. 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Soto is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Wilmer Difo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Wilmer Difo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Yeah. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. Michael Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Michael Taylor.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Wilmer Depot is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Michael Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 26, Trevor.
High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it.
Now playing right
And that's the
field.
first out of the inning.
45, Andrew.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He was a double play victim last time
Now
around.
playing left field.
First offering on its way.
Michael
Well hit to right. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the
Digging in once again, Tyler White. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Depot right there. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Taylor is there. And that's the 3rd out. Into the box, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Zimmerman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
He's set and the pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets fouled. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Washington.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Matt Wieters. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. Another 0-2 home. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Nationals lead 1. They trail. Number 61 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Right.
Hit in the air to center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a double play victim last time around. Smoke on the ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and grit the base hit up.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel as he hits one on a line to left field. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Victor Robles is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Down the third baseline. but this will get foul for strike 2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. We do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
He's set. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
How about it? Third base.
Number 64 will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Houston Astros took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Justin Verlander earns the victory on the mound. Max Scherzer worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
3 hits, 2 errors, lay left, 4 runners on. The winning pitcher is Justin Verlander. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, and please drive home safely.
two hitters will go head-to-head in a winner-take-all matchup. Each contestant will have 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. The player who hits the most home runs will be crowned champion. If there is a tie at the end of any round, the two contestants will enter a 90-second swing-off. If there is still a tie, the hitters will enter a 3-swing sudden death swing-off until one man advances. Now that the rules are clear, it's time for the Home Run Derby. The clock is running and the round has begun. There's home run number 1. That's a home run. Three minutes to go. Another home run. Another home run. Two minutes remaining. That's a home run. He's fifth in the round. Home run number 6. 1 minute remaining. Thirty seconds left. That's gone into the bullpen. There's number 8. No doubt about that one. That ends the round. He finishes with a total of 9 home runs. And he'll have to wait and see if that's enough. Let's see what he can do. 3 minutes to go. Number 2. Two minutes remaining. That's number 3. That one is gone. One minute remaining. Thirty seconds left. A majestic home run. No time remaining. That will do it. He finishes with 5 home runs. That's not quite enough. He has been eliminated from the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, your Home Run Derby champion, George Springer.